Warning, disclaimer, warning, watch out, listen. This video may contain adult content that ain't suitable for you little kiddies. So don't blame me if you get told off for saying something that you shouldn't be. I'm telling you now, don't watch. Bye. What is up, people? PokeCat here for his first Q&A video. I'm nervous and excited. So I asked loads of people in the Pokemon community, like my friends and stuff, to ask me questions on my social medias. I shared it on my private social medias as well, so there's some questionable questions to say the least. But yeah, just a Q&A, just thought get some people to ask me some Pokemon related questions. Just see how we do. I like just a chilled out video today, but hopefully it's a good one. So let's crack straight on, shall we? This may have to be 2 videos because I've got loads of questions, 2 or 3 videos, but we'll see how it goes. I've printed them all off, printed all the questions off, shuffled them up, and then I'm just gonna pick randomly. So I will do every question that I was asked, but just if you don't see yours, be patient, do you know what I mean? So, if you could take 3 Pokemon and change their type, what would they be? Don't know if you can see that. I probably won't hold them up to the camera, but well, obviously, originally, the minute dragon type, well, you're making Charizard's dragon type, Dragon Fire, from like the original. I think he changed into that, but Charizard, Dragon Fire. This one isn't a Pokemon type, but I can remember in the early games, there were certain moves like Gust, I want to say Gust and Peck, like moves that should have been classed as flying type, were just normal type, so I changed those. But I mean, and then actually changing a Pokemon's type, I'd make Geodude water type for the bands. Why do you love Pokemon so much? Do you know what it is? It's just, I love anything that I loved as a kid. Like, that enjoyment I get from it. Like, Pokemon itself, do you know what I mean? It's just another cartoon, do you know what I mean? But it's one that I've got so many like childhood memories from. It just makes me feel nice. And I like collecting, I've always loved collecting stuff. Like, not lots of people know, but I used to be quite a bit of a hoarder. Like, I've still got like newspapers from years ago and stuff like this. So like, the Pokemon cards, the idea of having them from the 90s, like the original cards and things like that, I just love it. Like, I can remember every episode of Pokemon, like, I haven't even watched it recently, do you know what I mean? I just remember it from a kid. Like, I don't know, it was just something that stuck with me. Like, everyone has something they love, don't they? And there's things that I like that aren't maybe more aimed at children as well. But yeah, Pokemon just happens to be one of them. So, if you had a Pokemon gym, what type would you choose? I would say it's got to be Dragon type, innit? Or Fire, Dragon or Fire. If you could create a new Pokemon type, what would it be? A new type, a brand new type. To be honest, that's quite hard because they've got pretty much all the standard types you could think of. I'm trying to think, like, if you think of Yu-Gi-Oh, they have like Earth and Wind and things like that. And Light. But I suppose Earth and Wind would have the same kind of effects as like Ground and Flying, maybe. Maybe a Light type. So instead of like, there'd be something like a Fairy, I guess. That's a tough one, you know. I never said I'd be good at answering these questions, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. We'll go with Wind. What's your favourite card you own and your rarest card? Jesus, okay. Favourite card? Obviously, base set Charizard has to be my favourite one. Just Charizard, this was printed in the 90s, do you know what I mean? Like, base, original Charizard. Yeah, so that would be my favourite. It could also be my rarest, possibly. But I would have to say it could be my shiny Charizard V. I obviously pulled this myself in my very first video. And at the time I pulled it, it was worth like 400 quid. I think it's worth about maybe 150, 200 now, around that. But that might be the rarest one I have. But I mean, a lot of these base set cards are quite rare. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go for one of the. Oh my gosh. I'll go for one of the Charizards. This is so ridiculous. Do you think coughing would be a better president than Donald Trump? Yes. I don't even remember seeing this one, but how many fingers does Pikachu have? I don't know, 4? 5? It's a rat, isn't it? How many's on their little hand? We've got a Pikachu. There's a Pikachu right in front of me, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll say 4. I don't know. Who's your favourite Pokemon and why is it Piplup? My favourite Pokemon is Charizard as a whole. Like, just the quickest one I can say is Charizard. Definitely not Piplup. If I was gonna pick a starter from the ones that Piplup is in, it would be Chimchar. So, although Piplup would be second, but yeah, Chimchar's better than Piplup. Sorry, mate. What exactly is it about Pokemon that makes you so passionate? Remember as well, people, like some of these questions might be kind of similar, but I'll try and, you know, make it work. What makes me passionate about Pokemon? So it's just, I'm passionate about anything that I really enjoy. Like, and do you know what I mean? Like, it's not the actual franchise itself that I'm passionate about, because otherwise I'd invest in every Pokemon game. I'd invest in, do you know what I mean? It's not, I just enjoy it. I just really, really enjoy, like, the handhold games are really easy to play. Like, the cards, like I say, nostalgia. Maybe it's just a nostalgic thing. Like, I can't explain why I'm passionate about football. It's just something I've loved and done throughout my whole life. Do you know what I mean? It's the same as Pokemon. Like, I just didn't grow out of it as people say you're supposed to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Passionate. Is passionate the word? Am I passionate about Pokemon? I just know a lot about it and like the cards. I don't know. I don't know. Would I say I'm passionate about Pokemon? I don't know. Name 3 Pokemon to shag, marry, and avoid. This is not okay. Right. Avoid Machamp, because it's got bare arms and you don't know where they're going to go. Do you know what I mean? Avoid Machamp. I'm just doing this off the top of my head, so. And then I reckon I could marry. Now you could snog. No, what did you say? Shag, marry, avoid, not snog. Oh, who says that these days? Shag. Gardevoir. And then I reckon you have to marry Ditto, because Ditto can transform into anything. Can it transform into people? Do you think Onyx looks like a giant penis? A little bit, yeah. What's your favourite Pokemon game and the most memorable moment whilst playing that game? It's a tough one, because I've always said my favourite. I don't know my favourite game, because I used to say my favourite was Pokemon Emerald on the Game Boy Advance. But as a whole, I really think Pokemon Silver or Crystal. But I don't have. But okay, so right, I'm gonna have to split this up, because my most memorable moment isn't in my favourite game. So, favourite game, I'll say either Pokemon Silver or Pokemon Emerald. Can't decide between the two at the moment. My favourite moment in a game that I can remember, again off the top of my head, was in Pokemon Sapphire, which is when I caught my first shiny Pokemon. And that was, you know, back in the day when the odds of getting a shiny Pokemon was actually difficult. No one really knew any techniques of how to get them. I just ran into it in the wild. It was a shiny Lotad, and that was just, yeah, that was the first time I caught it. Other than obviously like Red Gyarados and Silver, that doesn't really count. But yeah, my favourite game, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Emerald. My favourite moment, Pokemon Sapphire when I caught my first shiny. Which Pokemon best describes your performance in the bedroom? Snorlax, because I'm lazy in it. No, I'm not. Arcanine, because one of his moves is extreme speed. I don't know, man. I'm looking through what Pokemon there are just to see if I can jog any memories. Maybe I'll go for Muck, because spelled backwards is cup. Have you ever explored any other TCGs, and what made you choose Pokemon over the others? Ooh, that's a nice question. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan as well. Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm just quickly showing you the last lot of cards I bought. I don't really buy Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards because I don't like a lot of the newer ones. However, they reprinted the older Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I think it's called Maximum Gold Set or something. So the rares and the ultra rares have the gold outline. So hopefully you can see that. But yeah, and I got like Blue Eye. I got the best cards in the set basically. They're beautiful. These are flipping stunning cards actually. Like just the old school, you know, Blue Eyes, Polymerization, Gaia, Dragon Champion, like Red Eyes, all that. So they're the most recent ones I bought, the gold rares. And I've also got I kept my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards from when I was a kid. Like I've actually got the ones I battled with in school. Well, I sold loads of them, but I still got a few that are around. I've got a couple of rare ones as well that are worth quite a bit of money still. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon are the only ones I went into, and then Pokemon it was a lockdown thing, you know. Pokemon went up during lockdown, and that was just the one that stuck out to me. So I thought, let me collect them cards again. And I got really annoyed that I didn't keep my old Pokemon cards, so that's why Pokemon for me is carried on at the moment. But I still love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are wicked. I think they're aesthetically better looking as well. But I've never tried like Digimon. I've got friends that play Magic. I don't play Magic. I've never played none of that. Harry Potter cards and all that, like nah. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon all the way. What is the rarest card you own? I think I just answered this a little while ago, didn't I? Either base set Charizard or my shiny Charizard V. If you could date a Pokemon, which one would it be and why? Okay, so dating is cool because it doesn't mean you have to do nothing with them. It's just dating, isn't it? So I'd date Jinx, you know, just to talk about all the things Jinx has suffered through throughout its life, because it was a bit of a racist Pokemon back in the day, so. Right, I've got so many questions here. I'm definitely gonna have to split this up. I don't want to bore you guys. I'll do one more, I think. If you could eat a Pokemon, which one would you eat? It's gotta be Jigglypuff, isn't it? Jigglypuff is just a ball of candy floss. I reckon it's bare tasty. Yeah, Jigglypuff. Okay, one more. Best and worst moment in the Pokemon community? That's a nice question. I would say, genuinely, I'm lucky enough to have not had a bad moment in the Pokemon community at the moment. In terms of whether it's on social media, whether it's YouTube, whether it's I haven't had a bad moment, I wouldn't say. Not for and I wouldn't say I've had one single a standout best moment. However, I've had a couple of times where just people reaching out to me and saying, like, people that don't know me, like obviously my friends watch my videos and they say they're good, which makes me feel wicked. But like sometimes you might wake up feeling whack, and then like I'll have a random message saying, oh, your videos are cool, man, like keep it up, or from just someone that I don't even know, do you know what I mean? Or like people shouting me out for no reason. Like sometimes I'm not even active on the socials all the time because of work and stuff, and then people are still thinking of me and like, oh, actually that's a nice one. Someone I used to speak to in a Discord chat knew I liked Scizors, the Pokemon Sizzle. I was collecting all the Sizzle cards, and I hadn't spoken to this person for like months, I think it was, and then he randomly reached out and messaged me and said like, I've got this card, like, do you need it? And that's nice, you know what I mean, because I hadn't spoken to him and he just reached out. So that was a really nice moment. But yeah, the Pokemon community is wicked, man. Like, there's so many nice people. It's so easy. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people on social media will reach out to celebrities and stuff, and people they're never ever gonna meet. People that are probably never even gonna see their messages, but they don't reach out to no one locally. And then everyone in the Pokemon community just talks to each other, like everyone, and it's just really nice. You know what I mean? So yeah, not a single. I don't have a standout best moment, but yeah, maybe reaching 100 subs. I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, it's just chill. Every moment is a wicked moment in the Pokemon community. So yeah. Right, I think that's going to be it for this video, because I feel like I've been doing this for about half an hour. I'm not sure what the time is saying, but I've still got loads of questions left, so we'll definitely do it part 2 and 3 possibly. But thank you to everyone that sent me questions. I hope you enjoyed seeing your question and your answers. If you haven't seen your question yet, yeah, it'll be in the next video, but just I know there's some bad ones as well. I've read a couple of silly ones, but dearie me, I don't know why people are like this, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe and all that lot. Share the video as well. Share the Q&A ones, because it helps. I want more questions for the future, so that'll really help. But thanks a lot. Peace out.